got me like.
Hepinize merhabalar arkadaşlar. Bugün sizlerle Noire oynuyoruz arkadaşlar. İsmini söylemediysem kusura bakmayın. Oyuna kısaca bahsedeyim sizlere. 1940'larda falan geçiyor oyun arkadaşlar. Biz bir polisiz arkadaşlar. Söyleyeyim, yeni oyun değil. Biz bir polisiz arkadaşlar. Ve bu özel dedektife kadar gidiyor arkadaşlar. Dedektif olmaya çalışıyoruz. Özel dedektif. Oyunda inanılmaz FPS sıkıntısı var. Benim bilgisayarım rahatça kaldırabildiği halde FPS sorunu var. O yüzden sağ alt köşede şu anda FPS kodum oraya. Kaç FPS olduğunu görmek için. Umarım sıkıntı çıkmaz. Biz bu polisiz arkadaşlar. Adamız Carl. Söyleyemedim ama zaten görürsünüz. Birkaç kere baktım oyun nasıl bir oyun diye. Çok fazla bilmiyorum hakkında. 1940'larda geçiyor dediğim gibi. Polisiz. Özel dedektife kadar gidiyor bu iş arkadaşlar. Biz dedektif olmaya çalışıyoruz. Oyun çeviri Türkçe'ye malı indirdim arkadaşlar. Bu tarz oyunları ben çok seviyorum. Özellikle eski oyunları. Birçok eski oyunlar var. Onları da seri yapacağım. İleriki zamanlarda. Sizin de beğeneceğinizi düşünüyorum. Arkadaşlar altyazıları okuyabilirsiniz. Ben okumayayım. Siz daha iyi okursunuz, daha iyi anlarsınız.
A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye.
Şu anda 30 FPS gayet güzel. İnşallah böyle devam eder. Çünkü oyunda FPS sorunu var. Biraz oynadım oyunda. O yüzden FPS kodum ki normal diye.
Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind.
Gördüğünüz gibi Carl bizim adımızmış. Aracı kullanan biziz arkadaşlar.
Go ahead KGPL.
Böyle dedektif olmak için arkadaşlar, özel dedektif, her şeyi incelememiz lazımmış. Böyle olay yerinde ne bulursak işte onları incelememiz lazımmış.
Roger, 14 Adam en route. Here we go again. They don't request uniforms.
T'ye basarak da sinyalleri açabiliyoruz yani.
Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself. What are you doing to this car?
Nedense FPS sıkıntısı var arkadaşlar. Arka sokak olay mahalli akşam 10'dan geçiyor.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put two in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
out of
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall.
Shift'e
If you still don't come
koşabiliyormuşuz.
up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than
Mesela
one.
yerdeki pet şişelere bakabiliyoruz arkadaşlar. Dedektif olmamız için özel dedektif.
Look at this junk. It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Optimistic, Cole.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Evet, kan izleri var. Belli ki burada bulmuş adamı.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
Buradan çıkmamızı istiyor. Bir yerde silah
What kind
var.
of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Arkadaşlar haritanın sol haritadaki dikkat edin, orada bir büyüteç çıkıyor. O bizi gösteriyor yerde ne olduğunu.
How you
Smith
doing,
Wesson,
Cole?
serial S71893.
İki el ateş edilmiş.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Buradan da arkadaşlar insanlar kimlerle görüştüğümüz ipuçları buradan da mekanlar olarak biz olay yeri mahalle arka sokaktayız.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Taba basarak mekanlar deyip silah dükkanını işaretliyoruz arkadaşlar orada.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my
Şöyle
ass.
biraz hızlı koşalım.
It'll be fine,
Bu
Ralph.
yanımızdaki de arkadaşımız galiba arkadaşlar. Tam bilmiyorum ama arkadaşımız, bizimle birlikte çalışıyoruz. Birlikte dedektif olacağız. Evet arkadaşlar, geldim. Bir sorun çıktı, hemen geldim. Arabaya biniyorduk en son. Mekanlar demiştik ve burayı işaretlemiştik. Şimdi o yana doğru gidiyoruz. M'ye basarak haritamızı açabiliyoruz. Gideceğimiz yer burası. Şu anda gayet iyi Fps. Şuradan dön buradan. silah dükkanı 10:23 akşam.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Evet, şu
Model
anda
27
kayıt
with
defterine
pearl
bakıyoruz,
grips, Cole.
silah.
You see it on there?
Yok, burada yok. Bu değil, nerede? Bir dakika, neydi? Silver, doğru, silver.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big
Adamımızı
help.
bulduk.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Görüntülerde biraz sıkıntı var.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Psikolojinin dairesine git. İşaretledik. Şöyle bakalım haritamızdan ne tarafa doğru gideceğiz. Geri döneceğiz. Buradan tamam, anladım. Şu ileriden hemen döneceğiz.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Doğru mu gidiyoruz acaba? Tamam, yok. Tamam, şuradan dönüş yaparız.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Şuradan. Çok iyi. Şöyle bir bilgi daha vereyim arkadaşlar. Yayaları saklamıyoruz mesela şöyle.
Watch out for the civilian.
Görüyorsunuz solda bilgi veriyor. Grafiklerde geç geliyor, sıkıntı var. Bir dakika, ayarlardan görüntülere bakayım. Grafik, yok parlaklıkta. Sizlere daha iyi görüntü sağlayabilmek için arttırdım arkadaşlar.
In a hideaway in the Chicago suburb of Skokie, Illinois, confiscated recalled
2 numara zaten.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Niye böyle oluyor? Bir dakika hemen görüntü. Kaç numara? 3 numara, 2 numara.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
That was...
Sen de polis memuruna olsan. Vur kafayı, vur kafayı. Allah Allah.
Prancing around and hitting me.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Bir şey var, araştıralım.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Burada bir şey var. Açalım bakalım.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with the commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer
Güzel bir iş
Phelps,
çıkardık.
badge 1247, requesting.
Evet, şu an ara sahne girdi ve tren istasyonundayız.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe.
I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two, Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill. Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Alt yazıları okuduğum için arkadaşlar konuşmuyorum. Siz okuyabilirsiniz. Okuyun ki hikayeyi daha iyi anlayalım.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from
14
here.
Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised. advised suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. Looking at him on route.
Evet, olay yerine gidiyoruz. Sinirleri yaktık. Aç yolu, aç. Tam karşımda. Bak hemen çıkıyorlar ya. Balı. En sevdiğim. Kaçamam.
Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, fellas. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. You're moving. Come get me. Stay down.
Stay in cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself from this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer Syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Çabuk.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
Tamam sen önünü kesersin.
Why, you watch it! He's hiding in the alley!
Yavaş polis var yavaş. Arkamda polis var. Önünü kesti şimdi sen bekle.
Bowers! Hold it right there!
Evet adam yine kaçtı.
Stop now or I will shoot! I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Çabuk.
Jesus, son! Watch your fire! You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Çabuk.
Get down from there right now! Give it up, Wendell! Stay the hell away from me!
Tut ayağından. Bak bir de ayağıyla vuruyor suratımıza.
You gotta be kidding! You fucking asked for it!
Silahımızı çıkarıp vursak ya.
There's no way I'm going back inside.
Ya Gireceksin, hiç kaçma yani. Girmem yok, gireceksin.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Gireceksin, hiç uzatma. Ya şaka mısın sen ya? Şuradan şuraya zıplayamadım. Ne adam nereye gitti?
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to
Gel, gel.
ourselves.
Seni de döveyim. Böyle adamı bayıltırım.
Wendell, your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Evet, ayıptır sorması. Ayıptır söylemesi öyleydi.
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Kelso, sesini yükseltme komutana karşı.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as a shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank and file patrolman. This could be...
Ya, aha çatışma çıktı.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
I got friends.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Taksit map.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
make sure we check the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Bir yerde çıkalım.
I'm going to memorize your name
Doğru
and
deklarım.
throw my head away.
Neyse bir içeri girelim bakalım, sonra oraya gireriz.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
All right, yes.
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Oturun bayan. Soruları biz soracağız. Biz seçeceğiz.
You think you could tell me
Doğru mu,
exactly
yanlış
what
mı?
happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, burst in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Şu anda bana göre yalan söylüyor, şu hareketlere bakın diye.
You're lying, Miss Goleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Goleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Şimdi diyor ki silahı çöp kutusuna attı diyor. Doğru. Silahı çöp kutusuna attı. Çünkü çöp kutusunda silah görmüştüm. Ve orada da bir şey çıkmıştı. Haritada. Şimdi şüpheli diyorsa şüphelidir, yalan diyorsa yalandır. Şüpheli ya da doğru. Ama orada şüpheli demişti.
Angry, Miss Goleta.
Doğru cevaplamışız.
What? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Silah saldırısı.
How many shots did you hear?
Silah saldırıları.
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Biri seçmemizi istiyor.
concentrate, Miss Scaletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. Been very brave.
3'te
We'll need
3
you to make
doğru.
a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my...
Rütbe artışı arttı
Never mind.
2.
Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Önce çöp kutusuna gidiyoruz. Silah vardı.
Let me through. I just want a quick look is all. I think I see a body.
I'm trying to imagine you with a personality.
FN Browning, serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Evet, silah kuyumcu dükkanına gideceğiz. Şöyle not defterimizi açalım, mekanlar diyelim. Silah. Silah dükkanına gidelim ki önce. Ondan sonra kuyumcuya gideriz. Zaten şüpheli zanlı kuyumcu dükkanında. Şöyle bakalım haritadan. Tamam, buradan şuraya kadar tamam. Bunun biraz daha ilerisi. Arkadaşlar oyunda Fps sıkıntısı var ya. Normalde kalkmaması lazım. Bak, polis geçiyor. Şu ileriden gidelim. Bir dakika, ayarlardan görüntü şeyini düşüreceğim arkadaşlar. FPS sıkıntısı var oyunda ya.
Goddamn Bruins are having a season from hell.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Evet, doğru. Doğru. Silah cinayet silahına bakım yapılmış diyor. İpuçları olarak. Şöyle mekanlar diyelim. Cevher dükkanına gidelim. FPS çok büyük bir oyun. Acaba şehirden mi dolayı mı? Görüntü, grafik. Dengelenmiş olsun. Bir dakika, bu ayarda sıkıntı var. Şunlardan biraz düşürüz. Gerçekten yani bilgisayar iyi olmasına rağmen yine oyunda Fps'e sıkıntı.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Hop kaçıyor.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
Kalu, get back here! There he is. See him?
Boy,
Stop or I will shoot! What the hell? Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Güzel iş.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leaves, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, boyo, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity.
Bir dakika ya. Yoksa olmayacak.
Hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Evet arkadaşlar, geri geldim. Ayarları falan yaptım. Umarım olmuştur. Videoda kısaltma görebilirsiniz. Ayarları falan
A lawyer
yaptım.
can't help you, Mr. Kalu.
Videoda kısaltma
You shot a
olacak.
man dead in cold blood.
Çünkü
You're going to have to pay for that.
renderlarken birçok yeri kısaltacağım.
You
Çok
followed
fazla değil
Everett
de
Gage and the girl back to the
bazı
shoe
yerleri
store.
kısaltacağım.
You put
O yüzden
5
videoda
rounds
şeyleri
in Gage's
görebilirsiniz
back.
yani.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Yalan söylüyor arkadaşlar.
You shot Gage, and we know why.
We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Saldırı silahı.
You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Evet, şu anda Allah eşittir.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the
Şüpheli
shoe
doğrulandı.
store. You put
Onu
5
seçecektik,
rounds in
seçeceğiz.
Gage's back.
Gage was a
Büyük ihtimalle
bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Seninle ilgisi var. Kız her şeyi itiraf etti.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sezgini kullanalım. Çıkar diyelim. Şüpheli doğru. Şüpheli diyorum.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Yaptık arkadaşlar.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Peace for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Şu anda acaba oluyor muyuz diye düşünüyorum. Geçtik. Evet arkadaşlar, bir videomuzun daha sonuna gelelim. Umarım beğenmişsinizdir videomu. Beğendiyseniz beğenmeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. Abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar kanalıma. Ve Twitter'dan da beni takip etmeyi unutmayın arkadaşlar. Başka videoda görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.